Hi everyone, my name is Wei Xiang. Welcome to my video tutorial on IR photography. In this tutorial, I will be teaching you step by step on how to take IR photo using an unconverted camera together with an r72 filter. Okay. Let me introduce to you some of the equipment we need in this tutorial. First of all, I'll be using my Canon 60D camera, okay, and together with a tripod, a sturdy tripod for long exposures. Why long exposures? Because an unmodified camera inside there is a very strong IR block filter, and together with this IR filter on, it will be very dark, as you can see from here. Okay, it's going to be very dark. Okay, so without delay, let me show you step by step how to take the pictures. Step 1. Setting custom white balance. Okay, before you can take any shots, you will need to set your custom white balance. Okay, without that, your image color will be quite reddish. Okay, and to set the custom white balance, first of all, you have to take the the color of the vegetation around you with your IR filter on. Okay, take the shot. This will be about 30 seconds for my setting, and then you can actually swivel around. You doesn't need to actually lock your tripod, because we are going to take just only the color without the details. Okay, after it's done, you set it as your custom white balance. Step 2. After you have done your custom white balance on your camera, now it's time for us to frame your subject and focus. Okay, make sure you are on autofocus. Okay, frame your subject using your viewfinder. Okay, I have done my framing and focus. Okay, now it's time for us to turn from autofocus to manual focus. Doing so, we are locking our focus. Okay, and after you have done that, now it's time for us to mount this r72 filter onto the lens. Okay, screw it on carefully without affecting the focus. Okay, the reason why we need to actually turn autofocus to manual focus is not just because we want to lock the focus. Okay, the main important thing is when we actually screw this r72 filter onto the lens itself, it's going to be very dark, and the camera system will not autofocus well. Okay, after you have mount your filter onto the lens, now it's time for us to proceed to the next step. Step 3. Setting your camera setting. We will be using manual mode. Okay, turn your mode down to manual. Okay, for this setting, I'll be using ISO 400, and I'll be shooting in RAW format. The RAW format will give us some adjustment values when we post-process it in digitally. Okay, and my aperture I'll set to 5.6. We will give a longer exposure time because I know my 60D does have a strong IR block filter, okay, blocking in front of the sensor, and because this is an unmodified camera, the IR will not be easily captured using this camera. So I need to have a longer exposures, but it's it is a good advantage for us because right now I'm shooting over water and the water will be quite still, just like using a neutral density filter or ND filter. Okay, so I will need to set my drive mode, okay, to a timer, and we will use 30 seconds as our benchmark. Let's say if not enough, okay, we will need to increase the timing or decrease the aperture.